I'm doing 2.5 weeks, and currently the fires are breaking out in LA. We are in West Hollywood. We are a block away from the warning evacuation zone. Everyone's like fleeing to San Diego, but if I go into labor, then I would be in San Diego. And I'm so paranoid about the healthcare here and what'll get charged, because already we upped our healthcare so that I wouldn't get charged as much per night in the hospital. But like, I'm Canadian, and the way that everything works here is so insane. I feel like I'm complaining. Maybe I should stop talking about what am I even? There's fires happening and burning down LA, and we don't know if we need to evacuate or not. That's the whole premise of this journal entry. He's like, well, you're at 37 weeks, so, it'd be great if you gave birth this week. And I was like, I don't really think that this is the right time. I feel like it's a little bit, I could wait a week. It doesn't really seem like the right time to give birth, as there's fires in the Palisades breaking out and coming into Santa Monica, and that's where my hospital is. He was like, oh, the hospital's fine. I'm like, for now? What are you talking about? The thing about my doctor is, like, I like him because I'm a hypochondriac and he is so nonchalant about things. Like, I think either this is his way, or because he knows I'm a hypochondriac, he keeps things pretty chill. But when he was like, it'd be a good week to give birth, I was like, I think we're pushing it on the nonchalant. Like, you are so comfortable with me giving birth during this natural disaster, then now I'm starting to doubt the advice you've given me this whole pregnancy. Like, I just don't think, that this is the right situation to want to bring life into the world or be in a hospital. Obviously, the hospital has great air quality, but you know what I mean? I have to drive 45 minutes to the hospital into all the smoke. It just doesn't seem ideal. Maybe we should hold off for at least a week till things calm down, hopefully. But the fact that you were telling me, and then he was like, well, I'm going to be there on Sunday, so if if that happens Sunday, that'd be good. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll try and work around your sketch. Anyway, so I'm hosting an open mic at the Improv, which I'm still like trying to do all the things that I can do before this baby comes, because I have the energy at night. I don't have it during the day, but once I hit the stage, I'm like, let's go. I feel great. I also feel like I'm under the gun with trying to still prove myself as a comic. As I mentioned before, I'm not where I ideally would like to be in my career. I get great opportunities for sure, but I would like to be passed at more clubs and be established more. So I'm still trying to do as much as I can before the baby comes, because I have the freedom to do it. So I was hosting the mic and I was having a really fun time. And then afterwards, my friends were like, okay, we're going to go do a showcase at the Kookaburra Lounge, which is a new club that opened up. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to go do the showcase because I just did this and I should probably go home and eat dinner. And my friend Josh was like, just do it. So I had the adrenaline and I went to go do the open mic showcase at the Kookaburra Lounge. As I'm driving over, my mom calls me and she's like, the winds are brutal, be careful. And I was like, she's so dramatic. Like, it's not that bad at all. I don't know what she's talking about. It's windy, but like, I've seen wind before. We're from Toronto. Hello. So I go in, and as I'm sitting there waiting, I look down at my phone, and I've been there for about 45 minutes, which honestly, with this thing, it's a long time to sit and wait to go up. But I, once again, was like, who knows when this baby's coming? I don't know when I'll get an opportunity to showcase, and I got to get in as many places as I can before he comes, because I got to try and make money and I got to try and establish myself. And each day that goes by, the anxiety is getting worse and worse about the pressure that I'm putting on myself. Anyway, so I looked down at my phone and my mom texts me and she's like, a tree just went through our ceiling. A tree went through the ceiling of my stepdad's room. My parents, they sleep separate. I guess that's what happens when you are older and your spouse snores a lot, you sleep separately. I started like getting really, really panicky because I was like, what's going on outside? But also I was just so scared for my parents and their house. If a tree went through the ceiling, what else is about to happen? And what the fuck am I doing at this stupid showcase? Like, nothing matters right now. Shit is hitting the fan, and I'm here trying to be like, look at me, I'm funny, choose me. Everything got put into perspective. I'm due so soon. I was so mad at myself for being there. So then I got up and I told the booker that I had to leave, and she was like, you're actually next. And I was like, oh my gosh. But I didn't, I honestly was like, I don't know how I'm going to perform like this. I'm being so irresponsible. I need to go home. I need to help my family. My mom's has to evacuate. Like, I got to go help them. But then it's also like, I can't help that much because I'm pregnant. So I did it, and I was manic. I couldn't even think straight because of all my anxiety that started to happen around the fact that the winds are picking up, and now there's 2 fires that have started, and my parents might lose their home. And the problem with anxiety for me with being pregnant is that I can't take drugs. I don't really take drugs, but I take like CBD, or in this situation, I would have taken a beta blocker because my body started to shake because I get panic attacks, and you can't take anything. So I get on stage, I do my set. It actually went really well. I kind of blacked out because I was so focused on what was happening to my mom and that I needed to get home. I get off and I come home. She says her electricity is out. I call her. She's like, oh my God, something just flew into the window. I gotta call you back. And I just was like, the world is ending. And I was so scared. My point of all this is to say that I was very panicked and worried, but then I also was worried about affecting the baby with the stress that I was under, and I didn't know how to manage it. I decided to meditate, which I haven't been able to do properly during all this. I can't concentrate. And I came out of my meditation and found out that the Hollywood Hills are on fire. And that is just up the street for me. And that is when shit got real. It's the first time that I realized, like, I can't think for me. I have to think for the baby. But at the same time, I can't leave LA because if I go out of my zone and I go into labor, I'd have to give birth at another hospital and pay a lot of money. Everybody's texting me. We start to pack. It's like, I don't even know what I need to pack. I don't know where we're going to go. I can't go to my mom's because her power's out. She has a hole in her ceiling. They're in a fire zone as well. People were so nice and offering their place to us, but it's so hard because being this pregnant, I don't know what I would do or where I'd be comfortable. And I just started to panic again. So we packed up the car and we were about to leave. But because we didn't get the emergency notification yet, we decided to stay and wait till that happens. But I could not handle anything. I was getting really overwhelmed. I was trying not to cry and trying to stay calm. I felt like I was in like a doomsday movie. If I leave this house and then I go into labor, well, if I do this and I go into labor, well, if I do that and I go into labor, but then also trying to stay safe. So I stopped and I was like, I'm going to make dinner. Right now, the Hollywood fires are happening and we are waiting to see if we need to evacuate, but we did the whole car thing and packed everything up. And I know that I need to like stay calm because if I stress out, then that could make this thing pop early. So now I'm cooking when I might have to evacuate, but I don't know what else to do because my body was shaking. I was like, I can't handle this. To evacuate when I'm like due in 2 weeks is pretty insane. So this is working. I never thought I meditate normally and I do exercise to help. That was not helping. The only thing that is helping right now is making some pasta. Just a really intense recipe as well. It's doing the trick. And it is the only thing that calmed me down. It was crazy. So I guess my big suggestion is to women out there, if you're pregnant, honestly, to anybody out there, if you start to get high anxiety and you like to cook and nothing is working, just start chopping an onion. I've never used that as my method before, but I swear it saved me. So now I've eaten, we're hanging tight and going to see if we need to evacuate. I ended up also realizing if we evacuate, then we're harming other people that actually need to get out, and we need to keep the streets open for those people. But then other people are saying that we're really dumb for staying. But it's hard because I'm like, I kind of want to be in my comfort zone though. This shit is so big. I don't really want to sleep on anybody's couch. We'll keep you posted. But like maybe not, because by the time I put this out, the fires are done. So you'll already know what has happened. So you don't really need an update from me.